All right, lots of claims and counter-claims floating about on the eve of Delhi elections. Let's take it to our political panelists this evening. Jasmine Shah, National Spokesperson, Aam Aadmi Party. Shivam Bhagat, National Spokesperson, Congress. R.P. Singh, National Spokesperson, Bharatiya Janata Party. If we don't have Jasmine Shah, we're going to cut across to him in just a short while. R.P. Singh, today you had the Aam Aadmi Party mounting defense, especially when it came down to the law and order situation, where Arvind Kejriwal actually cited what went down in Mumbai to Saif Ali Khan and highlighting the severe law and order crisis in the national capital by giving out figures by none else but the NCRB.
Well, I have the figures with me also, but let's talk about the law and order situation in Delhi and who is responsible. This gentleman named Naresh Balyan, you would have heard his name. What was he doing in Delhi? He was induced for the gangsters in Delhi. He used to make calls on behalf of gangsters to businessmen in Delhi and then collect money on behalf of the gangster from the businessmen in Delhi. So, who's talking? They should see the mirror first. And it's not that they have distanced themselves from Mr. Balyan. The ticket has been allocated to, since Mr. Balyan is in jail, so ticket has been allocated to Mr. Balyan's wife. Now coming to the issue of law and order. I'll just quote some data. 24th November, Ajnala Police Station, ID blast. 26th November, Amritsar Police Station, hand grenade attack. 2nd December, Nawashahar, Thangar Police Station, hand grenade attack. 4th December, Majithia Thana, bomb blast, 4 policemen injured. 12th December, Police Station in Dhania Bangar, Batala hand grenade attack. 17th December, Amritsar Islamabad Police Station, again attack at 3:10 a.m. Give me a second. 19th December, Gurdaspur, Pakshiwala Police Station attack. 20th December, Gurdaspur, Wadala, Bangar Police Station attack. 15th January, recent. Advocate Amandeep Singh Jantpuri, a Congress leader, was attacked by grenade. This is the condition of law and order where they claim they are ruling the country, they are ruling Punjab. Coming to the Delhi scene, I have figures with me. 2015 dacoities were 75. Today, 2024, they were 29. Murders were 570 in 2024, 504. Robberies 7407 in 2024, 1510. Riots 130, 33. Kids for ransom, kidnapping and ransom 36 versus 13. And I have a complete list. I can send it to you. This is again the data which is there at the website. I mean, it's not my personal data. It's there available on the website.
All right. Okay. We're going to pose that question to Jasmine Shah the minute he joins us. I think the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson is running a bit late. But Shivam Bhagat, to pull you in, today you had Sandeep Dixit, who filed his nominations and seemingly wanting to take on Arvind Kejriwal. The issue is that the Aam Aadmi Party has come out and stated not once, many times over, that the Congress now is only looking at fighting the Aam Aadmi Party. The sense that we got today, even at the time when Sandeep Dixit went on to file his nomination, seemed to suggest that the Delhi cadre is now suddenly upbeat because the central leadership has decided to finally take a stand and break what was, at least in the eyes of the people, an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party where they didn't quite go out on full frontal attack. Do you think that will now translate to your voters?
Good evening, Preeti ji. Preeti ji, the tension of the Aam Aadmi Party is very, very palpable. On odd days, he says that the Congress is completely out of the picture and the fight is between the AAP and the BJP. On even days, he says that Congress is in the contest only to cut Aam Aadmi Party votes. Whereas the real issue is, and the real story is, that the Congress has a proven track record of development in Delhi for 15 years under Sheila ji's rule, but also since independence. Whatever work has been done in Delhi has been done by the Congress Party. And to now come and tell the Congress Party, which is responsible for everything that has been created in Delhi, that you don't fight the elections, you are only cutting our votes. All we are doing is we are reclaiming our ground. We are reclaiming our voters. because the voters of Delhi are sick. They are looking at the pollution. They are looking at the water. They are looking at the floods in one rain. They are looking at the failures of the Aam Aadmi Party, which have been admitted by himself, by Arvind Kejriwal himself on your channel. Therefore, these diversionary tactics by the Aam Aadmi Party are not working because on the track record of development, they are zero. And their balance sheet is saying that. It's not that I am coming on air and saying that, or anyone in the Congress party is saying that. The capital expenditure in their balance sheet is in negative. What does that show? That shows that you have not created anything new. You have not created a single new school. You have not created a single new university. You had promised that you will create a university in all 70 constituencies, or a college or school in every constituency. Nothing new has been created. It's right out there in the capital expenditure of the government.
Okay.
Therefore, for the Aam Aadmi Party to come out and make these wild accusations, it's like a daily Kejriwal show. This is season 3, episode 17 or 18 today. Tomorrow there'll be something else. But
Okay.
the fact of the matter is that the only party which has done development in Delhi is the Congress, and the Congress is fighting on that basis.
All right, Jasmine Shah, I want to bring you into this debate because would you reckon it's a little far-fetched to link what went down in Bombay with the stabbing of Saif Ali Khan to the law and order situation in Delhi? This, Jasmine Shah, despite the fact that the Delhi police and the data that the Delhi police has given for 2023 seems to suggest a drop in crime where Delhi comes into question.
Preeti, the reason why it is not far-fetched is because this is not a standalone incident. Even in Bombay, you saw shots being fired outside Salman Khan's house. You are seeing the kind of law and order a sitting member of parliament was murdered. All these incidents are happening there in Delhi. Nobody needs to be told that on the track record of women's safety, things have only gotten worse. Delhi police can massage 1 year's data, but nothing can hide away the fact that between 2012, when the horrific Nirbhaya case happened, and today, the number of rape incidents in Delhi have doubled. And the conviction rate of women against crime in Delhi is only 2%, Preeti. 98% of the people, the culprits, are not even caught. So that is the reality. And if you talk about the truth, then why should one run away, or why one should be scared? BJP should be answering as to what have you done for law and order of the people of Delhi. Is it not true that there is an open gang war going on? Business people are getting extortion calls. Women are as unsafe or even more unsafe than they were 10 years back. But I want to say one thing to the Congress spokesperson. It needs a certain arrogance for BJP to say कि देश 2014 में आजाद हुआ था. But this kind of arrogance that Congress has कि दिल्ली में जो भी डेवलपमेंट हुआ वो 1998 के बाद हुआ और फिर 2015 में रुक गया. I mean, that is the sheer arrogance, and they do not regard the fact that the people of Delhi brought them down to zero, not just once but twice. The people of Delhi have given an overwhelming mandate also in 2020 after 5 years of Aam Aadmi Party. Why? Because आप स्कूल को खंडर छोड़ के चले गए थे. It is the Aam Aadmi Party that has completely transformed all the government schools of Delhi. Today, Melania Trump, the US First Lady, comes to India. She demands that I want to go and sit in Arvind Kejriwal's schools. Not in any Congress state, not in any BJP state.
But Jasmine, the data also suggests of the schools that were, RP Singh wants to come in on the security question. But data also suggests the number of schools that were promised in 2015 by the Aam Aadmi Party, a fraction of those schools have only been opened till now.
No, it is a false accusation, and I'll tell you why, Preeti. Okay, back in 2015, the entire government school system in Delhi had only 24,000 classrooms. We had said कि हम 500 नई school बनाएंगे at the same ratio, but the central government never gave us land plots. So what did we do? We built additional school buildings in the same campuses. Today, we have added 22,000. This is the official data. 22,000 additional classrooms have been added in the last 10 years. No government school system in the history of India has seen an expansion of doubling in the last 10 years. We've also opened 60 new schools, but more than that, we've expanded existing schools. That is the reason the enrollment in Delhi government school system, by the way, has increased, Preeti. No Congress or BJP state today can say that हमारे सरकारी school में बच्चे बड़े हैं. In all their states, government schools are in decline, government clinics and hospitals are shutting down. Why? Because they want their private politicians to run these things. That is the difference between Aam Aadmi Party and this. And forget all this. We are giving free electricity. We are giving free water. We're giving bus
Okay.
rides
Can
to
I come
women
in?
free. And yes, we are
RP
running
Singh
a
wants to
surplus
come in.
budget.
RP Singh,
That is
on
the
the
model
issue
of
of
governance that only
security,
the AAP has
Jasmine Shah
offered.
says not far-fetched. Look at the situation in Mumbai and look at the situation in Delhi. It's terrible in terms of law and order.
Well, I'll answer that also, but before that, a small question to both of them. They are today pitching against each other in Delhi. But what about Chandigarh? Will they contest against each other in Chandigarh in the mayor election, or they're going to contest together? Last week, they had issued a statement saying that, yes, we are contesting the Chandigarh mayor election together. So this is the real bonhomie between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. When they doing whatever they want to do to gain their lost ground in Delhi, the Congress is doing its best. But fact is, wherever it suits, they join hands with Congress. Aam Aadmi Party. Coming to the issue of Mr. Shah talking about schools, there are some
No, law and
1,043
order.
schools in Delhi.
I asked about law and order.
I'll answer that, sir. Did I interrupt you? I never. I can stay silent and let Preeti decide on it.
Go ahead, sir. Make your point.
Sir, ma'am, 10,043 schools, out of which 757 schools don't have science classes. More than 1.5 lakh children are dropped out from 9th and 11th standard because they have to prove the result of 10th and 12th. More than 1.5 lakh. And then their future is in dark. We don't know what happened to them. So this is the state of affairs as far as schools. Coming to the water, on your channel itself, Preeti, Mr. Kejriwal is on record saying that I failed delivering good water. I failed delivering water through taps to people in Delhi. On your channel itself, Mr. Holkam admitted that. Oh, also on roads. I see that panelists coming and saying 10,000 kilometer roads, 10,000 meter roads. I don't know. Delhi has some 10,000 kilometer roads as it used to be. But anyhow, Mr. Kejriwal on your channel to Rahul Kaval accepted, yes, I couldn't build roads, I couldn't do good roads, and then there are potholes on the roads. I'll do it in the next term. Oh, they speak of good fresh air. They promise for the good air. What is the status of air? We don't know. Now they said it's all because of the central government. Central government should call for the meeting. It's not because of Punjab. It's because of Haryana, UP, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. They'll go all around. But we are not bothered.
Okay.
We vote for you, sir. People of Delhi vote for you. I mean, they will ask you the questions. But coming to law and order again, I just told you the state of law and order in Punjab, and I gave you data between 2015 and 2024. And if you want me to take it further, I'll take it further also from where I left. The rape cases were 2,199 and they have reduced to 2,000 now. Snatching was 9,896, is 6,493. Burglaries were 28,166.
So I detailed all of this data details what the Delhi police said and revealing data comparing the last 2 years. It's fallen down. That's the data you're giving out, RP Singh, correct?
Yes.
That question has been asked where Jasmine is concerned. He can answer it when his turn comes. I want to go back to Shivam Bhagat, the Congress spokesperson in all of this. But, Shivam Bhagat, there's a point that RP Singh made. What's happening in Chandigarh, number one. Number two, just 6 months ago, you fought this election standing besides the Aam Aadmi Party. Everything was gung-ho and beautiful where Delhi was concerned. You were coming together and suddenly there is this fierce campaign that you are now launching against your ally who you went out on a limb to defend on every parameter. You're taking them on right now. How does your voter believe you?
How did we defend them? Where did we defend them? The only thing we raised was the timing of the arrest that time, because also Hemant Sorenji was arrested. But this was an umbrella of parties coming together to save the constitution from the dictatorial ways of the BJP. And it was never decided that state elections will be fought together. We will consult our state units. Wherever the state units want an alliance, one will, sort of discuss it. But that does not mean did we have a promise that we're going to have an alliance with the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi for the state elections? No. But if we came together to save the constitution, which was the requirement of the day, does not mean that we are not going to raise and ask questions of the Aam Aadmi Party and their failures. And as for the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson, I also mentioned that all the development in Delhi has been done since independence. And this is not arrogance, this is stating of facts. When you start listing out their failures, they start calling it arrogance. When Rahulji listed out their failures the other day, they started saying he's abusing them, where not a single abuse they could prove. There was not a single abuse in his speech. Therefore, they should introspect and they should also respond to their capital expenditure. Now, coming to RP Singh ji, aapki bhi party is ki. Your BJP has also tied up with PDP in the past. BJP has also tied up with Uddhav Sena, and we all know what happened. Therefore, the BJP is no one to lecture us on alliances. Every party decides on their own merits of the day. And coming back to the Aam Aadmi Party, he should respond. He should respond only on this one point. Forget everything else. What is the capital expenditure of Delhi government? That will show, and that will make everything clear. That will show you what development they've done in Delhi.
Jasmine Shah, you want to come in? I have less time. I want to quickly give all of you a chance.
I'm glad Shivam Bhagat, who claims that everything good on earth that has happened in Delhi, only Congress has done. Let me tell you and your viewers that in the name of capital expenditure, what has the AAP government done? It took 17 years, 3 terms and more than 3 terms of the Congress government and 2 years of BJP to build 200 kilometers of network length of Delhi Metro. In the last 10 years, Preeti, we have expanded it by more than double. 250 kilometers of network length has been added. Please. Okay, so 250 se bhi zyada in against 200 kilometers in 15 or 17 years, we've added 250 kilometers in 10 years. It took 65 years to build 62 flyovers in Delhi. We've added 38 flyovers just in the last 10 years. In the last 10 years, each and every household in unauthorized colony where 1/3 of Delhi lives and which Congress very happily abandoned has been connected to piped water supply. 4,500 kilometers of sewer lines have been laid. All of these are part of Delhi Economic Survey, Shivam Bhagat. You can go and visit. You don't need to only refer to your notes given to by Congress headquarters. Open your eyes. There's a lot of development that has happened.
What is your capital expenditure on the balance sheet? What is your capital expenditure on the balance sheet?
Please don't yell. Please don't yell.
Please respond.
आप अपना time पे बोलिए ना. Please.
Okay.
Don't आप ये छटपटाए मत. Just because the facts are uncomfortable, you should not be yelling at each other. 4 lakh CCTV cameras have been installed in Delhi, highest for any city all over the world. So all of this work has happened, and despite
that, final comments. RP Singh, go ahead.
On education, health.
Okay, I'm running out of time, Jasmine. I want to give all of you a chance again. RP Singh, make your point, sir.
15 lakh cameras were promised, and I give a challenge if they can show more than 1.5 lakh cameras. They said 38 new flyovers. Please ask them to provide for a list in the next debate. We'll come tomorrow again or day after tomorrow. Ask him to provide for that list of 38 new flyovers. Which I never interpret, please. 38 new flyovers which they have initiated, not the previous ones they have completed, which was done by the earlier government and they just completed. Name one university which they have opened under their rule. I mean, they said we'll do 20 universities, 200 colleges. Tell them to name 20 new colleges which they built in Delhi. And again, he can't provide it today, so let me another time, and they should send that list to you. I'm prepared to come again and discuss that again on your channel. And basic issue, what is about the air and what is about the pollution? I mean,
okay.
Do you have any answer to that? And also,
all right.
Corruption.
Okay. Can I go to Mr. Bhagat? Okay, Mr. Bhagat, 20 seconds, sir. Please make your point.
He has still not been able to show why his capital expenditure is in the minus. Anyway, he doesn't have an answer to that. That's fine. Why is the AQI today in the middle of January 300? There were the LA fires. Los Angeles had massive fires. Their AQI on the peak of the fires went up to 138. Today, after a rain, the AQI is 321. He doesn't have an answer. Why did Arvind Kejriwal come onto your channel and accept that he could not clean the Yamuna? He could not clean the air and he could not see the roads. The state of roads in Delhi is very clear to everyone, and no amount of screaming or shouting by the Aam Aadmi Party will prove that.
Jasmine Shah, please go ahead, sir.
Both BJP and Congress have failed their entire narrative in this election, Preeti. First of all, they don't have an election chief ministerial face, but their entire narrative is to spread lies and attack Arvind Kejriwal personally and by spreading falsehoods. Not one of them are saying what have they done for the people of Delhi. It is only the people of Delhi know that it is Aam Aadmi Party that has changed their lives in the last 10 years. Many things that no other state in the country is offering, Aam Aadmi Party is offering. RP Singh will not be able to say कि आपने कौन से state में शिक्षा या स्वास्थ्य बदला है. They'll never be able to say. This is the kind of nautanki they'll indulge in.
Answer
They
that
will never
also.
talk about issues of the people and what they have delivered.
Okay.
All they have to do is to spread lies and falsehoods, but the people
Okay,
of Delhi
I'm
know
gonna let it
that
rest.
Aam Aadmi Party has delivered for
Okay.
them.
I appreciate all three of you for joining us. I know, the Congress spokesperson wants to come in, but I've run out of time. But fortunately, unfortunately, this is a debate that's going to carry on in days to come, and we are going to closely cover every aspect of this election.